It's weird that we can have superpowers, but like not
Can't be gay,
LGBTQ
right.
people. Like, like flying around, end of the world, like magic powers, but like two people of the same sex
Being in love?
No, that's like a little bit too
Imagine
much.
that.
Monday was the official prom of the world, better known as the Met Gala, and the looks were absolutely stunning. But of course, when hundreds of stars get together, somebody has to do something problematic, of course. This is an all problematic fave episode of Teen Vogue Take. Joining us today, we have a very special guest, someone who is almost never problematic.
No.
She is my fave, and I hope she stays that way.
Thank you.
We have activist, actress, comedian, and now author, Franchesca Ramsey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first of all, what did you think of Monday's looks?
Oh, I thought there was just so much drama. I was also wondering how heavy some of those things were.
know, right?
I loved Cardi. Cardi B's outfit was just so cool, highlighting the baby bump. Just so drama.
The little halo across the head.
Yes.
She looked like a goddess. However, there was kind of an issue afterwards because after the Met Gala, there was a video that surfaced that shows some people that Cardi B was with, possibly her security detail or people that she was just hanging out with, allegedly beating up this guy who had asked for an autograph. You know, officials are still trying to figure out everything that happened, but you know, the video is very graphic, so be warned. Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
but
and I know that they are probably hypersensitive because she's A, pregnant, and then B, she's spoken in the past about how like fame right now for her is just a little too much. But the reason why she's my problematic fave for this issue is because yes, we understand and people need to respect the boundaries of celebrities, but you kind of got to meet your fans halfway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hesitant to call her problematic for the behavior of her security guards because they are like full grown people. Unless you have footage of Cardi saying like, go attack that man and kick him and beat him up, then like, I don't know that I can blame her for the actions of the people that she pays to protect her.
Sure.
I get that. Who is your problematic fave though?
I mean, I will also say Cardi, but for a different reason.
Okay.
I love her music. I think she's really fun, but some of the language she uses the R word, rhymes with let's get it started. Remember that song?
Yeah.
The original song is
Yeah.
a different word, and every single time she uses it, I'm like, it's 2018, Cardi. Like, why are we still saying this word? So I'm hoping that someone will lovingly talk to her about it, because she doesn't need to use that language. We've moved past that.
At this point, there's no excuse because it's 2018. We've been saying this,
Right.
But it's just about maybe not attacking her and just educating her as to why that's not okay. Because she is problematic in her other language too, and she's sometimes been receptive to when people educate her.
All right, ma'am, you next.
Well, we love Selena Gomez. She's a queen for many reasons, including her Met Gala look last night. She
I didn't see
turned it out,
hers.
but
I wasn't impressed, but we can talk.
perhaps that's a different Teen Vogue take. But she is unfortunately a problematic fave. She posted on Instagram about March for Our Lives, which for sure a worthy cause. We should be supporting that. But she unfortunately hadn't shown the same support for Black Lives Matter, and her fans held her accountable. She had tweeted, in a now deleted tweet, she had tweeted that you can't save lives with a hashtag.
Yeah.
But when it came to March for Our Lives, she said
was
it's
hashtagged out.
not just a hashtag.
Yeah.
And, the March for Our Lives activists, the young people from Parkland, they've been so transparent about
They've been really supportive of Black Lives Matter.
that you can't have one without the other, and that we need to acknowledge the gun violence against Black people.
Yeah.
So it seems antithetical for Selena not to acknowledge both, or to acknowledge one but not the other, and
deleting a tweet is not an apology.
if it's not
And look at the
intersectional,
comments, that's
not
a
your right.
All right, Gabe, it's your turn.
So I'm a big superhero nerd, obviously. I'm so loved Avengers Infinity War, been watching all the movies leading up into it. So excited to see all your favorite superheroes in the same movie. But I'm just really bummed because there are so many great queer characters in both the Marvel television universe and just the comic book world as well. And we just don't get to see any of that in the movie.
Yeah.
There was 400 superheroes, but none of them are gay. Like,
It's weird that we can have superpowers, but like not
Can't be gay,
LGBT
right.
people. Like,
Exactly.
like flying around, end of the world, like magic powers, but like two people of the same sex
Being in
and
love?
No, that's like a little bit
No.
too
Imagine
much.
that.
too weird.
Yeah.
And like some of the characters are in the comic books have had queer experiences and whatnot. So I think a lot of people are just hoping that that eventually makes it out. One of the many, many Marvel movies are yet to come.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay, my problematic fave, I think, is one that we can all unite in. Kanye West. Like,
Pour one out.
I truly, like, I think also what is most disheartening is that the validation that he's seeking in these tweets, if you haven't seen, if you've been living literally in Bikini Bottom, or the TMZ clip where he said, you know, slavery was a choice, and he's since commented on that and tried to clarify.
Tried to walk it back, but he
Tried.
really
How do you
didn't.
clarify that?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't think you can also because you now have aligned yourself with Donald Trump. And like, not only have you said you would vote for him, but like, that's your man. Like, you like are taking pictures in his
Yeah.
So I think as a person of color, as a black person, for someone who's Kanye's album has done so much for, I just am very disappointed.
Well, there's some speculation this is all performance art, and I'm like, even if it is, like, this is still damaging.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you have all this money and you're like in your like White Tower or whatever.
Sunken place, he's calling it the sunken
Yeah.
place.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like, yo, like these things actually really matter, and
Yeah.
you're like the implications of this can be very dangerous.
And the people you're influencing, like
the people you're empowering.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
look at any of the replies under his tweets, and you will see people. People are like right-wing pundits are making memes out of Kanye West, and they're using his words to weaponize them to try and silence black people.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of like, well, here's a black person that has said something that
Why don't you
I
like
agree
him?
with.
Yeah.
Right. Like, never mind. I never saw it for him or his music.
Yeah.
I never supported him, but now he's said something that I agree with, and like, I'm going to use that to try and shut you up.
Yeah.
So I really, the performance art thing is such a bad and weird excuse. I don't think it excuses it at all, like you said. I hope that maybe he could potentially turn around and make some sort of public statement that takes responsibility for the things that he said.
You know, Francesca, this is why you're my unproblematic fave, because you're so mature.
Don't read my book because all the problematic things are in there, I promise.
Speaking of, when does the book come out and where can people find you?
May 22nd, my very first book drops. It's called Well, That Escalated Quickly, and you have to say it like that. Memoirs and Mistakes of an Accidental Activist. It is all about communication on the internet, but it's also about the fact that I have made so many mistakes, but thankfully I've been able to learn from them, and I think other people can as well.
Amazing. Can't wait to read. You guys go get it. And thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Continue the conversation using the hashtag TeenVogueTake, and we will see you next week.